through their spiritual riches, of which their religions are the main and essential expression. Here again we find a clear expression of antipope John Paul II's apostasy. He says that God makes himself present through the spiritual riches of peoples, of which their religions are the main expression. This means that God makes himself present to peoples through non-Christian religions, which means that non-Christian religions are true and inspired by God. Pope Pius VIII, May 24, 1829. Against these experienced sophists, the people must be taught that the profession of the Catholic faith is uniquely true, as the Apostle proclaims, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. In addition to the volumes worth of speeches and writings which express anti-Pope John Paul II's religious indifferentism and total apostasy, there are a host of actions that cannot be overlooked. The most notorious of these actions was the Assisi World Day of Prayer for Peace on October 27, 1986. On this day, anti-Pope John Paul II prayed with over 130 different religious leaders, thereby repudiating the teaching of Scripture and the 2,000-year teaching of the Catholic Church outlawing prayer with false religions. During this meeting, the Dalai Lama placed a Buddhist statue on the tabernacle in the Church of St. Francis. Among the various false religious leaders at Assisi were rabbis, Islamic muftis, Buddhist monks, Shintoists, assorted Protestant ministers, animists, Jainists, and others. During the meeting, a member of each false religion came forward and offered a prayer for peace. The animist leader prayed to the Great Thumb. Amid this tremendous display of apostasy, no prayer was offered by anti-Pope John Paul II for the conversion of these infidels, heretics, and pagans. Pope St. Celestine I, Council of Ephesus 431, Chapter 8. Pray that the faith may be granted to infidels, that idolaters may be delivered from the errors of their impiety, that the light of truth may be visible to the Jews, and the veil of their hearts may be removed, that heretics may come to their senses through a comprehension of the Catholic faith, that schismatics may receive the spirit of renewed charity. The 1986 Assisi event is exactly, I repeat, exactly what Pope Pius XI authoritatively condemned in his encyclical Mortalem Animos. Pope Pius XI, Mortalem Animos, No. 2, January 6, 1928. For which reason conventions, meetings, and addresses are frequently arranged by these persons, at which a large number of listeners are present, and at which all without distinction are invited to join in the discussion, both infidels